Greetings YouTube, it's the end of September. That means it's time for the Battleground swap meet. So let's go inside and see what kind of cool stuff they've got. Okay, so we're back home. I just wanted to show my haul here. I didn't get much of anything. I almost didn't get anything, but I kind of went back around again and found a few things. So I got both of these. Got both these Burlington box cars. They were $5 each or two for $8, so I got two of them. They have plastic wheels, but they do have metal couplers. This one, I have the coupler for that, but the little clip thing is kind of bent up, and so I'll have to do the screw treatment on that. But yeah, I got both these. And then for 15, I got these AccuRail cars. And hopefully everything is here. I didn't really check that very carefully, but yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, I think everything's there. So that's pretty much it. I didn't need any more rolling stock, but I don't know. I looked for structures and they didn't really have anything that I really liked. And I looked and looked for a New York Central caboose and I could not find one. Well, there was one that was brass, but they wanted like $125 for it. I'm like, no, I don't think so. And they had a couple sets of 22 or 26 coal cars, which maybe, but one of them, the guy wanted $300 for the set. The other guy wanted $250, and I was just, yeah, I don't need any more rolling stock. So as tempting as it was, I skipped it. So yeah, just more of what I don't need. Okay, so I think I've gathered everything I need to fix these up and get these on the rails. I have a knife, screwdriver, and this is the A-line bullseye tap and jig set. I've shown this before in videos. And I have 5 sets of metal wheels. And now for couplers, the 2 Athearn cars, these have a number 5 on it, but this is not right. That'll be not, this will be okay for the AccuRail cars, but not the Athearn cars. So for the AccuRail cars, I have enough number 5s, and I'm going to take the number 5s off of these. And for the Athearn cars, I have 147. So for any Athearn blue box car, I can tell you right now, you either need a number 47 or a number 147. You have to get the underset shank, otherwise they won't line up properly. So let's get to work here. Now this one, this clip doesn't seem to be staying on is the problem. And you can try to, come on camera, you can try to bend these clips up, but they they just won't stay on very well. The problem is the plastic in here. The little clips here get broken off, so I'll show you how to resolve those issues. Get that on there. You don't have to take the truck off, but this one's so loose, I'm going to go ahead and take it off anyway. Okay, so the way the bullseye jigs thing works is, if you look at this closely, see how there's a flat there? You put that flat like this, so the flat kind of holds it in place correctly. So with this thing, I'm holding this on here with one hand, and then I'm going to get my drill. What drill is this? This is a number 50 drill. It comes with the set, and then I'm just going to drill completely through and making careful to not drill my fingers. So yeah, sorry, I can't hold this and show it on camera at the same time. You'll have to bear with me here for a second. Okay, so now I have drilled completely through that. Okay, so first I used this part to drill completely through. And now I'll use this to tap that. That is now tapped. And we are ready for some 147 couplers. Okay, so now just, let me see if I can get this on camera. Coupler on like normal. And the clip. And then clip on like that. And then the screws I'm using are 256 by 1/8 of an inch. And then the screw should go right. And I forgot to mention, you do need a really small Phillips head, so we will be using that to screw this in. Like that. So this screw will now keep the metal clip from falling off, and you can see it's working just fine. So I will do the other 3 of these off camera. Great, so I've got both the Athearn cars done, and we have metal wheels and the correct coupler is number 147, and they are now screwed on, so they should not be falling off. So I'll go ahead and put those aside, and let's get to work on these AccuRail boxcars. Okay, so all 3 of these are the same, but I'm just going to show you one of them, and I'll show you all the parts you get. You get the main top part, and then there's this bottom that also has the coupler. These are the coupler pocket bottoms. And then these are the 2. I don't love this, but these, instead of screws, they give you these things to hold the trucks on. So that's what they give you. And then plastic wheels. We won't be using those. Trucks, those are important. These are some brake components and some fake couplers I won't be using, and a piece of metal and some directions. Very simple directions, but just in case you want to see them, here they are. Okay, so here's all the brake component stuff attached to the bottom. And I didn't bother gluing those. I mean, you could probably glue that, but they stuck just fine without any glue, so I'm just going to leave it at that. And the coupler boxes are a press fit too, so they just go like that. And metal wheels. Okay. Of course, that landed in the trash. Metal wheels. And then the wheels fit like that. And then the little peg. The peg works okay. I mean, I'd rather a screw, but yeah, it's beyond me. It's faster, I guess. Okay, so then the top, I think you put the weight in, no, you don't. You put the weight on here. And I'm going to glue the weight on here. It doesn't say to do that. It actually doesn't have any, yeah, it doesn't say anything about gluing, but I do want to glue that on there because otherwise I think it's going to be loose and flop around. So a couple daubs of super glue should sort that out if I can find the super glue. Okay, there we go. 2 more of those I will do off camera. Okay, here's what they look like on the track. So that's going to do it for this video. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.